Welcome to my channel. This is Hello Nika. I'm glad to see you. A celebration for winning the trial ends in tragedy. Bong seeks vengeance on Sang-do, now known as Lee Wook, for stealing his family. Soon after, the villain commits suicide, wishing Lee Wook would die alone, with no surviving family or friends. Until the end, he remains cruel and unremorseful. His body is discovered in his place by the police. Meanwhile, the Kangs are devastated and worried for their loved one's life. Lee Wook's surgery is taking its time, and soon after, his family is relieved that he has made it through the most crucial time in his life. Ki-ho learns of his biological father's suicide and verifies his identity at a morgue. After reading his father's will, the son feels hurt and furious that he was still selfish until the end of his life. Bong wished for his family to remain connected to him after his death and to continue using his surname despite the evil things he had done to them. Lee Wook, who is in a coma, is loved and visited by his family, and everyone prays for his survival. He is a wonderful person who has gladly and wholeheartedly stepped into everyone's life and assumed the role of being an exemplary husband and father. He regains consciousness moments later, and as soon as he is well, he and Jae-kyung visit the registration office. They appear awkwardly and sweetly beaming at each other as they register their marriage. After they marry, Lee Wook adopts the two sons, who are now named as Lee Chae-ho and Lee Ki-ho. Meanwhile, Bong, who had wished for Lee Wook's misfortune, ends up happening to him instead. His body is cremated and, because he has no surviving family or friends, his ashes are left in a location where unclaimed human ashes are kept. Mok Ha, on the other hand, starts working part-time to support the newly formed Lee family, completely unaware that the brothers have reclaimed their jobs. Woo-hak, now known as Lee Chae-ho, has also changed his attitude toward his family and become more expressive in order to avoid any regrets. Ranju consults with a lawyer to see if the invoice can be used to win a case against Sojun, but she decides not to pursue it. When Ranju hears that the CEO exchanges Mok Ha and Muri's songs, she rushes to question him and brings up the invoice. According to Sojun, Mok Ha's song compliments Muri's, and vice versa. Furthermore, he reveals that her mother shredded the document and that she had always wanted Ranju to be a singer rather than president. Ranju is stunned by this revelation, and Sojun makes a bold offer that if Mok Ha fails to top the charts with his chosen song, he is willing to relinquish his position as CEO and his share in the company. He also admits to Ranju that he did not make the contract of investment from the investors, which he worked hard for, as a sign of remorse and to keep him from being a scumbag. Meanwhile, Muri rushes to Lee Sojun's office, only to be met by Mok Ha. The two argue and end up being both annoyed and disparaging of the CEO. The two agree that disclosing this similarity would be humiliating for both parties. Mok Ha and Muri end up listening to and admiring each other's songs. Over dinner, Mok Ha shares the song exchange with Chae-ho, and he sides with her, suggesting that she should never give up and sing both songs instead. Our heroine admires him and says she wishes she had an older brother who was always on her side, just as he is now. She asks him if he wants to be referred to as his older brother. But he declines the offer, claiming that he is happy with the way things are. Mok Ha then tries to give him money for their daily expenses, which Chae-ho returns as he informs her that their jobs have been reinstated. She then tells him to give the money to Ki-ho, who had paid for the apartment where she is now staying. This revelation shocks Chae-ho, and he confronts his younger brother at home about his true feelings about Mok Ha's rescue on the island. Ki-ho claims that finding Mok Ha was fate rather than chance. He put in a lot of effort and time to find her. He scolds his younger brother for being tight-lipped and secretive and advises him to be open and honest so that he does not come to regret it later. The Lees have reopened their hair salon under new licenses bearing their original names. And Mok Ha and the others wish the Lee couple success in their new venture. Mok Ha uses her inspiration to pen the lyrics to her song. Ki-ho approaches, recalling Chae-ho's advice to tell Mok Ha his true feelings. He then tries to express his feelings, but Mok Ha is already aware of what he has done for her. Mok Ha expresses her desire to have a large concert one day, with Ki-ho in charge of the cameras and lights shining all around her. Mok Ha is grateful to Ki-ho for stepping in under her umbrella 15 years ago, when he encouraged her to leave the island and live a life free of violence. Chae, on the other hand, gives in to his feelings for Mok Ha after considering Ki-ho's feelings for her. The following day, Mok Ha shows Ranju her newly written song lyrics and assures her mentor that she will not be regretful about exchanging songs. Muri stops by the studio and boldly requests Ranju to be her producer as well. The former superstar initially declines the offer but later accepts it since she believes that one should always learn from others' failures and take away whatever lessons they can while ignoring the rest. Ranju then produces the two artists' songs, and Muri's quickly tops the charts, while Mok Ha slowly climbs from rank number 77, 32, and 31 respectively. Yongwon approaches the CEO and asks to join Mok Ha's team. He then joins Ranju and Mok Ha on their way to Mok Ha's first gig. Surprisingly, this is where Mok Ha and Ranju met. Ranju gets frustrated because Muri's song is doing well in the charts, whereas Mok Ha is satisfied with the small event that she has now. Mok Ha tells her mentor that she is grateful for everything that happens in her life. She shares to allow the sunshine to remind you of your good fortune, no matter how big or small. Rather than seeking an answer, make the most of it. And before you know it, you've taken another step toward realizing your dreams. Ranju now understands Mok Ha and decides to surprise her like what Mok Ha did the last time. Ranju blows blue balloons and begins distributing them to everyone with the assistance of Yongwon, Ki-ho, and Chae. Soon after, Mok Ha takes the stage and is taken aback by the warmth of the audience. As she receives the love and support of those around her, her nerves begin to fade, and she sings wholeheartedly on the small stage. That small stage eventually transcends into a massive concert stage, with Ki-ho happily directing her performance. Mok Ha's dream of becoming a Castaway Diva has finally come true. The best part is that she is blessed with a loving and amazing family who shower her with unconditional love and support. The conclusion of the story is very satisfying because every character, except for you-know-who, is able to achieve their goals and find happiness. Muri, who was once timid and unsure of herself, becomes bolder and fiercer in her career. Lee So-jun, who used to be cold and calculating, learns to be compassionate towards those in difficult time. Ranju, who struggled with finding her place as a singer, finds happiness and contentment as a music producer, proving that with determination, anyone can reroute and find another passion. The Lee family is finally able to live in harmony and peace after many years of fright and anxiety. Chae, who had been holding on to his feelings, is finally able to move on and express his affection for everyone. Ki-ho is finally reunited with his first love and family, showing that true love can withstand the test of time. Mok Ha, who struggled with finding her place, finally finds her way towards her dreams and is happy with the Lees. Showing that sometimes, the greatest happiness can come from unexpected times and places. If you hold a deep desire in your heart and work hard towards it, one day it will come true. Life has a way of surprising us with unexpected outcomes, and wishes are no different. This series highlights the fact that our wishes may not be fulfilled immediately or when we expect them to. They take time, and often through the journey of life, we forget about them. But when we least expect it, our wishes may become a reality. So, it's important not to lose hope, even when things seem difficult or people around us are not what we expected. It's crucial to stay strong, persevere, and never give up on our dreams. It's when we work hard towards our goals that our wishes will be granted in ways we never expected. I'm so glad we got to watch this amazing series together. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Just like the main characters, I hope your dreams come true at the perfect moment, when you least expect it. Keep chasing your dreams and never give up. What are your thoughts about the ending?
I would be delighted to see your comments below. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you.